Get ready to elevate your Farming Simulator 25 experience with GPORTAL. Whether you're growing crops, raising livestock, or building your dream farm, playing with friends has never been smoother. Hosting with GPORTAL means low-lag gameplay, high performance, and 24/7 support, so you never miss a beat. Imagine running a farm when your entire crew can join from anywhere across PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. With crossplay enabled, GPORTAL makes it all possible, bringing your farming community together like never before. Choose from a variety of server configurations to match your style. Need something small for a private session or want to host a bustling community farm? GPORTAL's got you covered. With server locations around the globe, you can ensure the best connection for you and your friends no matter where you are. Pre-order your server today and be ready to hit the fields with your friends on November the 12th, the day Farming Simulator 25 launches. With quick setup, you can go from zero to farming in under 3 minutes, plus enjoy top-of-the-line NVMe SSD hardware, 50 gigabytes of backup storage, and rock-solid DDoS protection that keeps your farm running without interruption. If you're ready to make the most of your farming adventure, you can use my affiliate code, which is in the video description, to receive 10% off your first server. And that goes towards supporting the channel too, which means we can continue to grow this fantastic community. GPORTAL is where your best farming memories begin. So don't wait, secure your server now, and let the good times on the farm roll in. Hello everyone, how are we? Hello everyone, how are we? Hello. Oh, am I getting many playbacks? Am I getting many playbacks?
How you doing? I need to add Discord as an audio source.
There we go. Right. I was slightly worried I was getting playback. It's gone now. I had my volume up on my YouTube. Apologies. Are we back to one echo now?
Just one echo. Echo, echo, echo. Does that help?
Are we fixed? I'm just waiting for confirmation in the chat that we're fixed. Yes! We fixed it.
Right.
Argsy's coming.
Now we have FSG audio as well.
Hello everyone, how are we?
How are you?
Welcome, Args.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Good, thank you. What a weekend it's been.
Oh, it's been spectacular, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been fun. Almost as spectacular as my outfit. Did you like that?
It's those. What do we call these on your feet? We would call those a flip-flop or a Birkenstock or a.
Yeah.
Are they a thong?
You'd go for nah. See, a thong would go in between your big toe and your second toe. So more of a slide, scuff.
A slider.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, and that's an interesting length of short as well.
I know, right?
And I think you've shaved your legs. Which is interesting. In fact, you don't have you don't have any hair on your entire body. You're kind of
makes me go fast.
No wind resistance.
That's it. Right. What's the plan?
People are pointing out this is a health and safety problem, Args. Just for your awareness, you can't wear these and drive a tractor. Right.
I'll fix it. Can I?
Oh, priorities, right?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we'll confirm that. There you go. Some boots for you. Is that better?
That is better. Thank you.
All right. Good. Right. And we're going to have a bit of a play around with some of the, not so much new equipment, but well, definitely with the beet harvester. We've got the Amity Tech stuff set up. I saw you use that in your thumbnail, and then we've got some forage done as well. So see what we can get done in a couple of hours.
Yes, let's have a play around, shall we? And we actually haven't had a chance to chat. You're obviously out of town for the weekend, weren't you? So we actually haven't had much time to talk about FS25, so this should be quite good fun.
Yeah, it will be interesting. It will be, yeah, you're quite right. We've hardly had a chance to catch up or anything. It's just been, like you say, a frantic weekend. You've been busy streaming and creating videos, and I was at Pearl Jam and drinking with friends.
Yes, that sounds equally as fun as this.
It was good. Right. Right. What's your preference? Do you want to jump into some foraging first? It's an easy one to get set up and make a start with. And
all right, let's do that. Chat. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll do the beats later.
Yeah, right. I should be able to tab across this. So we are on Riverbend Springs, and we're going to set this up on a worker, aren't we?
Yes, and I'm going to let you do it because I've done it and I know how it works. So I'm going to let you work it out.
Right.
I know you've done some work with the AI helper.
I have done some. Yeah. But I need to. I'm still learning some of the controls and things like that.
Doesn't take
Let's have a look in here. No. I am close enough to the field.
God Gun, how do you feel about the game so far? Are there many bugs? There are some bugs, God, but nothing game breaking. Nothing that I don't think they'll sort in the first few weeks tidying up.
It's just small stuff, right?
Yeah. There's nothing. It feels a lot smoother than FS22 did. I don't know if you think that, Ogs, but
from a release point of view, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. Right.
Ogs is turned into a blonde female. Interesting. I like that look.
Do you?
Oh, this is the thing. It's got quite a big hitbox, so you've got to kind of.
So we're too close behind.
Make sure you get out of the way for it.
So I need to change my audio because that game sound is ridiculously loud. Turn it down. I can't hear you. Right. Sorted. Right, off you go. You can take that first bit. Look like you're sitting ready to go.
Just slow on the uptake there. Right, there we go.
So the bunkers, I've got a bunker down by the main farm, so I'm head down that way.
Excellent. I
Gosh, I didn't even take the biggest forage here.
Colour.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at that yet. I think we saw it in one of the previews, but
I'll let you get your head around the speedo glitch as well, if you're going to do cruise control.
Oh, with the... I work in kilometres at the time anyhow.
On cruise control, it's 11 kilometres, but it's showing us 7 miles an hour.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So where it says 63 in the 1050, it's actually... That's really nice.
Yeah.
Interesting. That set up. Anyhow, hello to everyone in chat, both chats. Welcome along. It's been the last sharing some FS25 content with you guys over the last few days and over the weekend for FSG. Of course, we're only, less than 24 hours to launch. What time does it come out your local time?
I think it's 1
Midday
PM.
tomorrow?
I think it's 1 PM UK time.
Yeah, right.
Yes, everybody make sure you download ahead of time.
Did I see you say it's on Steam? You can preload
It
on
looks
Steam
like Steam's doing pre-downloads now. Yeah, I've had different views. Some people said it's working, some people say it's not. So I don't know if it's location-based or time-based or what. But yeah, definitely some people are getting some success with it. So
okay.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Right. So because I have my speedo set in kilometres per hour, because that's the units we use, my cruise control is correct.
Very good. Very good. Xbox does pre-download order. Yep. So that's working. Now Loki's in the chat. Loki, I had a chat with Loki last night. He's getting very excited. He's already updating Lumberjack and things like that. So.
Oh, nice.
We've seen some of the script modders doing their thing. Mark Haythornthwaite had time-saving stock check on my stream last night as well, which was cool.
He sent me that. I haven't actually got around to installing it yet. I've literally haven't got around to installing anything mod-wise yet.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It
looks really good. Cruise control, thank you.
I've got to say it was nice of Giants to provide some of the modders with early access as well, some of the ones with a certain number of downloads.
That's right, yeah. No, it's a nice touch. Even though they've not got Giants Editor, you can start picking apart stuff and trying to understand how it works. Yeah, Yoss has done some sterling work actually over the weekend. Give us some awesome stuff to just kind of make things a bit easier while we've been testing things.
I hope they I don't know how you fit it all in, because it was in every live stream I've done.
I know, guy's a machine. The guy's an absolute machine. So, how hyped is everybody now they know it's only a day away? People have been waiting for this day for a long time, I think.
Since what, 20th of June or 22nd of June, whenever it was that it was announced.
That's right. Yep, it's been a long time waiting for all of us. And sometimes I feel guilty, like this weekend playing it and knowing that other people can't. But hopefully that's over soon and we're all experiencing it. And if you have as much fun as I've had, and I think probably you as well, Args, in the last 48 hours, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it has been fun. It's actually, I've really enjoyed sort of partly the figuring things out, but also having people in chat who knew what to do.
Yes.
And could help me out as well.
Yeah.
I think you're full as you drive off.
Yeah, I'm just stopping here. I'm trying to sort out a YouTube bug on my side.
Right. Isn't it funny now that I'm sort of trying to make a habit of using a steering wheel, I'm driving in cab lots more.
Have you found that, have you? It does work, doesn't it?
It's very easy.
Right, Args, where's our bunker?
So down at the starter farm, so down at fields 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever they are.
Oh, okay.
Just over the river.
Oh, I've got to cross the river. How exciting.
Yeah. I haven't used the barge yet, actually.
It's good.
Probably not the most efficient way to take forage across.
Right, don't move, Args. Do not move.
Shit, yeah.
Ta-da!
Some quality coordination.
Thread the needle.
That's it.
Teach, how did I solve the ghosting? I downloaded an alternative DLSS build. I'm going to do a video on it because a few people have asked how to do it. So, oh, my wheels.
Is that a non-authorized NVIDIA one?
No, it's just an earlier version. There are certain builds they did that don't have the ghosting. There's about 3 or 4 of them. And I tested them all in 22 because I had the same issue in 22 and I fixed it there.
Sure.
And I just thought, all right, I'm going to try them again and see if any of them work. And right enough, the first one did.
Does that mean you're running an older
drivers
on your graphics card?
And it's not drivers, so the drivers are fine. It's just the DLSS. It's called the DLL file, which sits actually in Farm Sim, actually in the game files.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a slightly different one, and it worked.
Right. There you go.
I have wheel issues as well. Hang on, I'm not wheelie not doing well.
No. Wheelie stuff. Tough start to the stream. Oh, the one thing I'm still getting used to is the lock on the steering wheel.
Oh, change it. That's my tip. If you're on 900, you have to spin it so many times. But if I set mine to 700, and it worked a lot better.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll have to see if I can do that on the Hori wheel or not, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
This is not the fastest way to ship silage from one place to another.
Over the barge.
It's a bit slow.
Imagine.
Yeah. It's a bit slow. Oh look, it's the T8 with tracks on the back. Pretty sure I drove one of these a few weeks ago. Oh look at that, it's a bit juddery.
So I did have a little bug when I was setting this up last night. I did have the Case Magnum with tracks on the back exactly like the 400 we drove. But I couldn't tab into them.
Oh, I have that actually, Args, with the 8RX. When I tested this morning, I couldn't get into the 8RX.
Yeah.
Could get into everything else, just not that.
It's weird, You just have to reset the tractor.
So I wonder if that's a multiplayer bug.
Yeah, I think Yoss was talking about it last night on my stream. I think he would have the most bug reports on the Giants tracker. And of course, everyone, feedback.giantsoftware.com. When you do get into the game and if you find any bugs, let them know. Yeah. Because if no one lets them know, then they don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do is rant in the comments, but not let them know.
Yeah.
Of course, rant in the comments as well, but fill in the bug tracker. That's the best way they'll get fixed. Oh, right, we've got a 5 million litre bunker. It's going to look empty when we're finished.
Yeah, I just didn't know. I just thought I'd put the biggest one.
This corner one's good. I like this. It's my favourite bunker.
Right, which one am I going to get out of here?
Missy B's in. How you doing?
Larry's asking what wheel I'm using. So this is the Hori vehicle control wheel, which comes with their side panel, but I've set it up with the farm stick. And I'm going all over the place. I've got traffic turned off too because it was easier to drive all the Amity beat gear with no traffic on.
Fair enough. Man, settings are all over the place.
Yeah, you've been there, Eden. You've only got 4 tickets in yours.
I don't have permission to change the game settings.
What do you need to change game setting wise?
Braking. I've got the...
Oh, that's the way I've set it up. The password for admin password is just boss, BOSS.
You like to stop and start, do you?
I was, well, just the first time I tried the steering wheel, it felt weird just putting my foot down and braking. But
alright, I'll put up with it. It's fine. Adam with the super chat in the vertical stream, thank you very much, my friend. That is much appreciated.
Apparently I can't log in with the password that I'd set.
Don't worry about it, we'll...
No, who knows. It was funny, I was having that issue last night because I set the password just as admin for admin and it didn't want to use that, and then I went and changed the password and it worked, so I wonder if that's a
interesting
bug as well.
The multiplayer servers were down all day yesterday. Well, in fact, from late Saturday night. So I think I'm slightly nervous that come tomorrow we could end up with a bit of a situation where everybody's trying to log on and it overwhelms it. We'll see.
Yeah. Be interesting.
Rick Harms, have you guys find the AI to be more reliable when doing load and deliver tasks? I have, to be honest. It seems to not get lost as much. We did a few yesterday and they were working quite well. It's still a bit, I don't know, it gets itself confused sometimes, but it always ending up where you want it to go, which is quite good.
Yeah, I didn't do... I've just found that when you try to do the deliver, it doesn't go out of the... You have to be on the roads for the go-to. Is that what you've found?
Yeah, it struggles a bit in the other... Oh, I saw your ape doing circles on your stream the other day. Where am I going? Okay.
Isn't it fun learning new maps? You're so familiar with that.
I know, I'm
exactly where to go.
So lost as to where things are. With driving cab, it's easier. Oh, Sinky's collector's edition will come tomorrow, not Wednesday. I saw we had a few people in my Discord today saying that they've had their dates moved out to the 20th if you've got a collector's edition ordered. Which is a bit sucky.
Is that the retailer they used, or?
That's Amazon, yeah.
Ah.
So either the demand has been much greater than the number of copies, or... But even then, when you pre-order, depending on how far away you pre-ordered, they should be able to get it pretty close, shouldn't they?
You'd expect them to have the correct allocation, not over-subscribe them.
Yeah. That's right. I mean, I get if you pre-ordered yesterday, you might be unlucky, but if you pre-ordered 2 months ago...
Just trying to look at what my ping was. 110. I actually don't know where this server's hosted. This is one that GPORTAL set up for me.
Oh, I bet it's Washington. I'm on 86.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So far, so good, though. Well, I have found when I've gone up to 4K, every now and again I get just a tiny stutter. I didn't know if it was caching the other day, but I kind of feel it might be a high-res slight glitch. I'll keep an eye on it tonight. Thank you, Hamish, for supplying the feedback link. Cool. Got to be kind of accurate with where your trailer is for the pickup. It's almost like the spout of the forage harvester needs to be in a certain position.
Yeah.
Or it just sits
Have
and
you got a buddy
waits.
seat on that tractor?
Sorry, mate?
Is there a buddy seat on that tractor? Can't hop in. I was just going to see if I could hop in with the passenger script, but...
Oh, right. It's not on every tractor, apparently, but it is in base game.
That's me behind you, sorry. You have to try and see if you can hop on the 1050.
Yeah. So watch this, look. Oh no, typically he's gone. He's gone this time. But sometimes it can be literally a centimetre or two either way and he won't start.
Yeah, right.
Chris King, is there a difference between green and mature corn when harvested? Well, you couldn't harvest this with a combine, but obviously we're turning it to chaff, so it's actually better to harvest it when it's green, more moisture in it.
Keep those nutrients. So one thing we were talking about, there's been some comment, I'm just looking at the ground deformation, so it doesn't seem to be any on multiplayer servers, does it?
Yes. So apparently it's just too much data to pass between the server. It would never keep up.
I am getting your tyre tracks though, which is good.
Yeah, I can see tyre tracks almost more like FS22. Oh, hang on a minute. I wonder if it shows on... Oh, this could just be a texture. I'm not sure if I'm getting ground def here or...
Doesn't look like it. I'm just trying to look at mine.
No, it just looks like a texture. It's actually quite a nice texture, but it's... see that flickery back of the trailer on my stream, everybody? That's a DLSS issue as well. Depending on how the light hits it.
I see. I'm running your stream as well, so let's see that.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
You just gotta find the right place for it. It's horrible on silos.
Of course.
Loki, can I test if super strength is available in multiplayer? Yep. Oh look, he's resetting himself here. Will he go? Am I in the right place? Looks like I am. It's pretty good, this. And you think it's an AI worker? Simnu, so can we not play FS25 at midnight German time? You can try. I don't know actually when it unlocks. Why use DLSS, not DLAA? Only because Mr. Marcel from Giants recommended DLSS on. I don't remember the setting.
I've activated super strength, but I couldn't pick you up. I wonder if it's because you're driving.
Let me give it a go. GS player. Super strength. Are you admined in? Oh.
No, because I couldn't log as an admin.
Enabled super strength. Right, ready, locate.
Apparently I'm using the wrong password, which I know is not the wrong password.
Okay, I've activated it, but I'm the same. Can't pick up. So no Loki.
There's a negative on that.
It activates it, which is interesting.
It does, yeah, you get the hand.
Right, let me see if there's a buddy seat in this. No. Boo!
No. There is, but you can't use it.
I saw DJ and Clutch on the motorbike together, but
Of course you did.
that's the only...
That's all they did for 2
why
hours.
does that not
Ride around on a
surprise
motorbike. Yeah. It was
yeah,
Big
I've not
Spoon.
seen
It was
anybody
Little
else
Spoon.
try anything.
We are both on the same farm, Bender. Yep. Beets and Forage is the name of our farm. I've got pink, orange sheep. Of course. Hey, touch modding, how you done?
The sound... So what do you think about the sounds? That's one of the things that I've noticed the most, that the amount of lovely sounds, ambient sounds, loads more going on from an audio
Yeah, there is. It's the ones you don't notice until you focus on them. They're just there, but...
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, then you kind of, when you take a minute and you go, oh, listen to that. Or you hear something and go, oh, has that been there the whole time? Or
Yeah, no, it's nice, isn't it? I like
was watching...
like clangs of trailers and things like that are really good.
Yeah, I was watching some of the stream that Kermit and Benny did this morning when I woke up, and they were talking about how they recorded like the forage header separately to the forage harvester, and just listening now, you can really hear the chaff in that getting cut.
Yeah.
It's the sound of leaves getting shredded apart by thousands of fast spinning blades.
Yeah, they've done a good job, they have. And this is the stuff that people don't realise here, right? If you... Like, people are like, oh, Giants haven't done much with the game, but there's so many subtle things like that. You know, recording all of those sounds and getting those into games is a massive job, right?
Yeah, 100%. I'm getting some interesting light clipping through my trailer. You can see flashes and whatnot flashing in the bottom of the trailer.
Farmer Funk, such a scam not having ground def in multiplayer. I think it's just the amount of data that you'd have to pass from machine to server back to the other player and back. It would lag things out big time.
You can make it cool, right? Like, you either have it and people complain about the performance, or you don't have it and people complain about not having it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's certainly a performance thing for me. Who knows? And maybe as they understand the tech more and get deeper into how it works, things look like that'll get added. Like, I reckon we were talking about this last night on stream with the AI workers. Like, I took a baling contract and managed to line the the steer assist up with the swaths. So figured out it was a 9 meter wide swath that had been generated, and drove that with GPS.
Yeah.
If I can do that, surely the game can figure that out as well.
That's right. It's interesting. So I did a vid on that. Can AI workers bail? And the strength of opinion is huge. Really interesting how frustrated people are that AI can't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you're right. Surely. And again, maybe it's on their plan. Maybe they just had to prioritise what they were going to do in terms of getting ready for launch.
That's right. Well, 4 months ago, you weren't even going to be able to change the number of headlands that have any interface, and now we've got that. So.
Well, exactly. It was only at Case last month.
Huh?
That was the first time we saw the menu in it, wasn't it?
That's right. Yep.
So they've been working hard. Definitely, and that was purely based on feedback from FarmCon. So, they're listening and paying attention and trying to implement stuff.
Yeah, and that's why there's a few machines missing as well. They've focused on those gameplay things, and the machines will come over the next couple of months now that they've got the core base game done.
That's right, and I've said this before. I would, every day of the week, I would rather they concentrate on gameplay mechanics than adding as many vehicles as they can. Because we can get those at any point.
Yeah.
And also the thing that people tend to do is compare 3-year-old FS22 with every mod that we could ever wish for against a brand new day one release, right?
Yeah.
I think the only fair thing to do is compare 22 at base game at launch to 25, and then you will see quite monumental differences.
Definitely.
And also, you forget we pulled up an old FS19 stream on one of my streams the other week. We pulled up an FS19 vid, and it's stark now in hindsight when you look back. How basic FS9 is even compared to 22.
Right.
So, yeah. And I think there's sometimes people look through stuff with rose-tinted glasses. I've had a lot of cattle and crops comments, of course, because we've got ground def now. But actually, you go and look at cattle and crops now, it's pretty horrendous. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
They got one thing right and a lot of stuff wrong, so... yeah, sometimes you kind of wonder if people just think things are better than they used to be.
Yeah. I hadn't really thought about it. I think Kermit made the comment we were in Chicago about, you know, their focus in market is to be, you know, have the official licensed equipment. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's the message.
Mind the water, mate.
Things I'll never look down. Mr. Right hand turn. Okay.
Wizard of Ag. I started at FS11. That was basic. Yeah, right. This is going to get a challenge. I'm going to have to run behind him. Why has he done that? When you come back to the field, Args, you'll wonder what's going on.
Started down the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's battered down. Did you put skip rows on?
No, it's not. No. I've noticed I've done that a couple of times on
funny shaped fields.
A couple of different things. Yeah. I'm going the scenic route. I'm going to go check out the playground because I completely missed my turn and now driving through the workshop here.
Son of Ragnar, what exactly have they changed with gameplay mechanics, and do you think players will genuinely be happy with the improvements? It's a good question. Put it this way, if you were happy with FS22 and enjoyed FS22, you will enjoy FS25 more. I think they've just turned the dial on a lot of small things, which has made overall quite a big difference. So ground def is one, the AI workers are stronger, and I always look at the AI workers from the context of console players. This is revolutionary as a version of the game for console players. Like revolutionary. You speak to Mr. Sealy P, he's just beside himself because he's got tools that he never ever had access to. Whereas we'll use this stuff, and it's easier to use this stuff than FS22 was hard, right? I remember at the start when you had nothing.
Oh, those first few months. Yeah.
So the AI workers are good enough for us to use, but of course we'll go back to auto-drive and courseplay because we're nerds.
Creatures of habit.
But for the masses who just want to pick up a controller on a Sunday afternoon and play for a couple of hours, they don't want that complexity. So,
yeah, and you've got to remember, probably, I'd say 50% of players on PC have probably never used courseplay auto drive. Yeah. Probably never installed a mod.
Yeah. So, so I think we are in the minority when it comes to players, and we've got to remember that. Everybody that kind of watches and joins in with us, and we're probably the hardcore element of the game. But there are millions of people that, yeah, don't want to do all of that stuff. They just want to drive a tractor.
And you hear that from, like, you know, Kermit will play it on his console over playing it on PC because then he can join his wife and they can farm together and, you know, things. And you hear him talking about the GPS and how much more enjoyment that's going to bring to him. I'm finally putting the wheel to use, Tam. You are quite right. It's taken a while, but we're there.
Evening, Dan. What's the FPS on console? As far as I know, it'll go up to 60, but I guess it depends what settings you want to run it at.
Right. It's empty.
Hey Brian, nice to see you. Are there any new aspects to multiplayer? No, not that I can tell. Can you tell? Have you spotted anything else?
I haven't seen anything. No, someone asked if we could set up another farm. Can you do contracting in that? I might have to do that. create a second farm. And I don't know if I'll be able to if I can't log in as admin.
Let me try. Okay, so see, he went cut through the middle of the field. He's actually tidied up the kind of funny shaped bit, and now he's got a square field left to go, or a longer edge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And now he's heading back. Like there seems to be a lot less. Oh, I'm going to do 3 laps and disappear behind a few trees before I know where I'm going next. It seems to be a little bit more intelligent in terms of
100%.
knowing where it's going. Ooh, although I've just gone its way by being an idiot. MV33, the way the silage streams into the trailer could be improved. Yeah, we talked about that the other night. It's not lumpy enough. It's all too smooth. You want it to almost block and then spit it out in a big lump and then get almost blocked again. And
yeah,
but I can live with it. Of all the things that are bothering me, it's not that. No angles on multi-terrain is my biggest frustration.
Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Let's just look. See if I figure this out.
Alex Bonacord, fingers crossed a modder or giants will bring precision farming into 24. It's actually a license thing. That's why they've got to get it cleared by all the relevant people. If somebody bought it to the game, they couldn't call it precision farming. They'd have to call it scientific farming.
Scientific agriculture.
Yeah.
Alright. Just trying to log into the server and see if the
Noob Pro says in my chat, do I hear a Kiwi? You do, Noob Pro. That's Argsy Gaming. Go and watch his channel. Go and watch his stream as well. Plus he's eye candy compared to me.
Shut up, Jason. Admin password is boss BOSS and it's not working for me, so goodness knows what's going on.
I'll try
admin code's OD4. That's okay.
Okay. General Chrome, anyone wish they had put in courseplay instead of GPS? I think they have. You're not calling it courseplay, but the new AI workers are as close to courseplay as we've had.
Do you want to have a laugh?
Go on. Caps lock.
I've had caps lock on that whole time.
I'm leaving the farm. No, I'm not. See, I'm just pressed the wrong button.
I'll just kick you out of it.
Oh, look, successfully logged in as admin.
Yeah, so did I. Sure. So what did you want? Stop and go breaking off on?
Yes, please.
There we go. Fix that for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to put traffic back on to make your life a little bit harder as well.
It just gets out of your way now, it's good.
As most of the time. VR support would be fantastic, Calypso.
No,
yeah, Hanson picked up the caps. Goodness.
Yeah, I've heard a rumour that No Man's Land won't return either.
Yeah, you was. I saw that in your stream last night.
But Western Wilds probably is. I don't know if I know Alien Jim, he'll do a new version of it.
Come up with a fresh way to do it. I mean, he did that with Western Wilds, didn't he? It was kind of the same concept, but a bit more structured.
Yeah, I think it's good. We've said this before, haven't we? Let maps that were good in a certain version stay in a certain version, and let's see some new stuff. Yep. Although I get that it's easier to upgrade a map than it is to start one from scratch, but.
Well, I saw Oxy say Court Farms and Calmston will be converted.
Oh, has he said both, has he?
I'm sure. It definitely said Court Farms, but he said a couple
yeah,
maps.
I thought you said one of them. I didn't know if...
Oh, maybe it was Calmston. Definitely Court Farms.
That's how rumours start, Uggs.
Yeah, I know. Someone sent me a message that one of their mates had told them that they'd been talking to Oxygen David on the street.
Yeah.
And he said that he was going to convert all his maps, including Lone Oak, to FS25.
Yeah, and and you had to get that information by getting some long grain rice bagged up at the cannery. That's right.
Yeah, and there was a courier pigeon landed with a note strapped to its neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a pebcac error there. Dr. Fish problem exists between chair and keyboard.
Yeah.
He said it was Calmsden and Court Farms. Nice. So, yeah, I thought he said that.
Calmsden and Court Farms. Okay, good. Oh, Calmsden in 25 would look glorious.
Mm.
Almost better than Court Farms, dare I say it.
Hmm. Well, yeah, Calmsden, if Calmsden upgraded to the way he did Court Farms, would have been beautiful.
Yeah.
Doing both in 25.
Even
beautiful.
in Pedro. Nitro Dad's in saying I'm fighting myself trying to decide if I want to bring a map forward and make a new one. New one.
New one. Here's a conspiracy comment for you then. What about Ali and Jim making a 4X map for console that's a No Man's Land style?
Ooh. We still don't know if Giants are officially going to sanction 4X on console, do we?
No, we don't. No, that's quite right.
But they've also not said they won't, so it's all a bit up in the air.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Cletus is back.
Oh, goodness.
The man that's not interested in FS25 yet has been on all my streams.
Yeah, they'd let him in anywhere.
We'll give him his 5 minutes of fame.
Can the AI work a level and pack in the bunker? I don't think it can it?
Sorry,
No.
what was that?
No AI worker for working in the bunker?
No,
Not like Cosplay.
not like Courseplay. Oh, mind the school bus.
Thanks, Tyrone. No Man's playthrough we did was great. Really enjoyed it. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do for our multiplayer. 25 really, aren't we?
I know, right? We've got a choice of 3 maps. I almost feel like we should do Zalonka because nobody else is going to.
Yeah, maybe. Yoss was saying, I hope more modders decide to go through the mod hub process and stop complaining, and then he said, don't read the last part out loud.
Brilliant.
I agree, though. It would be great if they did go through the effort, because it just makes the game better for everyone, right? There's less of that sort of complaining.
Yeah. I also think the standard of the mods is high.
Yeah.
Much as we know the Giants' approval process hasn't always been smooth.
Yeah. I mean, even the Giants' approval process isn't going to guarantee things won't clash. It just guarantees it works in the base game.
Yeah.
They don't test it with every single mod on Mod Hub, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Mikhail, how you doing? Of course, I think we're both doing sponsored streams with GPORTAL today, aren't we? So, huge thank you to them for.
Yes. Thank you for them setting us up with a server ahead of launch as well.
Yeah,
that's been awesome.
Yeah, that's right. So I don't know, what are you going to be doing in your community for server-wise?
So I'm doing 3 free-to-play servers, a server for each map, 16 cross-platform, of course, because we've no mods yet. And they're going to be up for as long as people want them to be up. And then we maybe, as time goes on and some mod maps come out, we'll start to introduce member servers as well. But
nice.
But yeah, I think it'd be nice for everybody to experience a bit of multiplayer from the off. And interestingly, we've had a load of new people into the streams over the last weekend saying, "I have nobody to play with. I'd love to play in a multiplayer." So anybody that's in that situation, I'm sure you're going to do the same, right, Ark? So you're going to spin up 3 and have 1 of each?
We were just going to do it. Just wasn't going to worry about Zalonka, but
right.
Definitely Riverbend Springs and Hutan Pantai. I think we've set a challenge, as we've been doing on some of our servers, to own the map for Riverbend Springs.
Nice.
And then Hutan Pantai was going to be own all the productions and basically fill them up.
Oh, nice.
So
nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going community farm on all the
jumps. Yeah.
Rather than
I don't think
separate farms.
I was having a look around, and I haven't had a proper look around the maps yet, but there's not a huge amount of scope to have multiple farms on them, is there? Not just from the lack of fields or field sizes, but
there's maybe a couple. There's a nice big farm up high here. But I think you're right. There's only
Yeah.
I think there's only 2 or 3 farms. So
That's up by the water tower, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's by the one.
yeah, it's quite nice.
Not much space around it though,
nice
because
to see
I was gonna put the bunker up there, but there's not much space for.
Yeah.
Elder's just commented on mine saying, from Oxy's post, he said, I've also looked back at my poll and decided Calmston and Marwell Extended will probably be converted
Marwell.
along with Court Farm at a later
Interesting.
date. So, there you go. Of course, I'm sure he will focus on finishing this new map first. What's that one? I can't remember what it's called. Woodsfield? Something?
Whitcomb Park.
Wickham Park.
Which, I mean, let's be honest, that looks breathtaking.
Oh, incredible, right? And that's in FS22, it looks like that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Tyrone, you've always been a solo player. Sometimes you wish to play with others, but not often. Just give it a go. Sometimes you might find you're just playing solo anyhow because no one else is on the servers, but someone's normally not far away. I reckon it'll be pretty popular for the first wee while, so it'll be a good time to get your head into it. Everyone's going to be in the same boat in terms of learning the maps, the equipment, the changes to the game, so you can sort of learn along together. You can ask questions instead of trying to figure it out for yourself, so give it a go.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun.
And actually, we're all here because we love the game, right? So you'll end up kind of chatting to like-minded people and all of that stuff as well, so...
Yeah. I might even, I was trying to think I might do my normal Wednesday night stream because it'll be launch day for a lot of people. I was trying to decide whether to stream or not, but I might actually do a multiplayer stream.
Oh, that's good, cool. I'm going to let people get on with it tomorrow. I have a vid lined up for tomorrow, but I'm not going to stream. I might not even stream on Wednesday this week because everybody's going to be getting stuck into it. King High asks, do you get lag on the steering wheel for the non-hosted player? This is actually a server, King High. This is a GPORTAL server, so no, you don't have that issue. It's not something I've done. I mean, we did it once, didn't we, Arx? But it's not something I've done, is run hosted.
No, we haven't done it too often. That's it. I'm actually impressed because this is the first time that server providers have been able to provide servers pre-release, isn't it?
It is, yep. It is. We didn't have
often we've asked for often when DLC comes out, we're kind of like, can we set a server up? And they're like, well, we don't have the DLC yet, so no.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I haven't actually, Elder. That's a good question.
Well, there you go, Arx. Driver 53 made an island in the middle of the field, and the AIR worker noticed it and went around it.
I saw that on his video, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No, Super Strength doesn't work now that I've got admin turned on either. But thank you for the reminder, Elder. Good call.
Frankie with the super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. I will happily have a beer tomorrow. Love to have a beer tomorrow.
Hanson's planning on having 18 hours a day online once the server's
I can imagine that.
Could expect nothing less, Hanson.
I should say hello. I have got 856 people watching me on the regular stream and another 150 watching me on the vertical. So, that is a lot of people.
Welcome along, everyone.
Thank you for joining us. I'm very excited that you all get to play this for the first time tomorrow. I'm sure you lot are too.
Yeah. So Clutch used it in a local multiplayer as host. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if that's just because it's the way it's hosted. It might. Do you know what it'll be? Just thinking about it, Elder. As a host of a multiplayer, you can start the game with cheats enabled, whereas as a hosted server, the game might not be started with cheats enabled. Although I could add money. I could use the GS add money to...
Yeah, I think some of them work and some of them don't. Yeah. flight mode worked, but I couldn't change the crop on the field. I was going to take the weeds out of the beet field, and it wouldn't let me.
Ah, okay. Right. Hey, Zombie, how you doing? What wheel am I using, Mikhail? So this is the Hori vehicle control add-on wheel, and I've got the Thrustmaster farm stick on the side, so kind of a mix match of peripherals for me. I like the Thrustmaster. I like the Thrustmaster wheel. All the Thrustmaster stuff's great, but the Hori wheel I just like. It's got the self-centering spring and it doesn't have the force feedback, and it's just easier for me to use.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I've hardly used a wheel since getting them, and I'm forcing myself on all the streams, definitely when live streaming, to use the wheel. Although someone did point out to me last night, how am I going to build Lego if I'm using the wheel? I've got no
That's
space
a good point.
anymore. We'll figure that one out.
Yeah. I think I just hit a school bus.
Oh no. Would someone think of the children? Joran's saying he's going to have to get some shut-eye. He feels a bit under the weather and might have to call in sick tomorrow.
Oh, Joran, get well soon, mate. That's terrible to hear.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Jack Field, welcome, welcome.
Hey, why are you done?
Ham and Eggs has challenged Hansen to a how many hours can you get on Farm Sim challenge.
Oh, goodness.
That could go on for 3 years, that one.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Quidzets, we were talking about the bug tracker. Is there a link you can share? Feedback.giantssoftware.com. Giants-software? Yoss, you can share it in.
Yes.
You can put it in the chat for me, please.
Simonoob, no, multiplayer does not have ground def like you get in the game. It's just too much data to pass over the internets.
Before I can finish saying it. Legend, Yoss, thank you. And I'll talk about it while we've got 800 plus viewers in your stream, FSG. Yoss has done some fantastic work basically recreating the map directory that I'd made for 22.
Yes.
And let it out of date.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day, so looking forward to some mod maps coming out so you can start to populate that. It's going to be a brilliant resource, that.
Yeah, it is. And I'm done with a whole lot less information required and input required than the way I was doing it.
Right,
I'm going to say Yoss is a bit smarter on that front than I am.
I'm going to take this opportunity to throw up this, because this is going to be the last chance you get to pre-order the game before you lose the opportunity to get the McDon header pack and the gold CR11 if you order it from Giants. But I'm going to say this to you now, don't use my code, because I'm already a gold partner, and the more copies that Argsy sells, the quicker he can get to silver. So put in Argsy Gaming instead of FarmSimGuy in the chat, in the content creator code, and let's see if we can get Args to silver. Maybe not straight away because it's not enough time left, but maybe with a year one season pass and DLCs in the middle, we can do that.
Thanks, buddy. It's a good thing to know. Mr. Marcel was really good about reminding people as well, and partners, that you might have bought the game through Steam, but you can still use the season pass, and all the DLCs can be bought through the store and function without any
That's right.
hassles.
Which is interesting that you can't do it with the game, but you can do it with the DLCs, isn't it?
Yeah. I think with the conversations that have been being had, it wouldn't surprise me if in future releases we see more ability for Steam and the console to be included in the partner program.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't notice the sync at all, Kiram. I really wasn't paying attention when I logged in. Well, you were already in before I was, and you probably weren't paying attention because you were trying to figure out audio. But yeah, I don't know how much sync there is.
We should, one of us should log out and log back in just to see what happens.
Yeah.
How close to release can you pre-order, Pete? You could probably do it 5 minutes before.
I think I was in a stream last night. I think it was Ultrasaurus. I was watching Ultrasaurus on Twitch last night, and Kermit was in that chat too. And someone asked him the question. He suggested the Macdon pack will be available to buy post-release as a DLC.
Yeah.
But the Gold Sierra 11 could be the outlier on that and not be able to.
I don't know what you.
And then he took all of his.
What's that?
Oh no, Elder was just saying sorry for ordering it on Steam.
Oh right.
It's quite alright.
It's not good enough, Elder. Sort it out. There's just no drama with the AI, Yogs. We've literally...
I know, right?
It just gets on with it.
Yeah. Be interesting to see, because I don't know what your thoughts are, but I reckon we put the defoliator from the Amity pack on a worker to take the tops off. Maybe even the beat harvester on a worker.
Oof.
Interesting to see how that all goes.
It's a bold move. Just need the year 1 pass to drop on the website now as a separate. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll happen straight after the launch, I think.
Yeah, I expect so.
Pete says, can we miss AI shenanigans yet? Imagine if there's loads of complaints in the Giants forums that I'm really annoyed that AI worker A has not got stuck for over 6 weeks.
Yeah. How am I meant to make memes and share stupid screenshots? I have to do it myself.
The soul out of the game.
You rely on me being an idiot, not the workers anymore.
Yeah.
Worker Argsy has driven into the river.
Yeah.
Mitch is going to ask, is it better to run with no force feedback on the wheel? That's just a personal preference, really. You use force feedback, eh?
No, I don't. No. I've switched it off and I just go fully on. Okay. Well, I've turned it on a little bit, like 20%, but I use the centering spring, because actually in a tractor, certainly some of the modern ones, a lot of them are self-centering anyway. And driving it, well, we've both driven new modern tractors. The steering is so super light that it doesn't feel like you've got any. You don't really feel force feedback through it. Because
driving that quad track.
So powerful.
Driving that quad track, I mean, we weren't bouncing across the ploughed field or anything at huge speeds, but it was so light you didn't realise you were operating a 70,000 pound, 20-ton tractor.
I know.
It was crazy.
There is a blue power option, Dano, for the T7. I don't know about the T8.
I didn't see one on the T8.
Oh. I was like, I've got lag. But I think I got caught on a building, but it was lag.
4 hours, Ben. That's not bad. 4 hours on the Giant servers. And I know your internet's not the best, so it's pretty impressive. Hey, Farmer Sam, how you doing? Good to see you. Torture waiting for a release, Simon. Not long to go, mate. Not long to go.
Peyton saying
heavy bundle, does that work on...
Sorry, Ox.
Sorry. Someone was just asking if the heavy bundle works on 25. I'm not sure because I don't have it, but I'd expect it to.
There's no reason why it wouldn't.
No, in fact, I'll have a look because I know that there's a folder in the game that has all the input bindings pre-configured for a whole lot of devices, so we can have a look and see if it's in there.
Do you get vibration through your controller? Through your controller? I don't think there is any vibration, is there?
No.
Hey, Farm Sim, not long for us to wait now. Not long, mate. Not long at all.
You thought it'd take 3 days.
Do I need to come back, Args, or are you going to get all that in the trailer?
I should get it all in on 50%, so...
All right.
Maybe do you want to test the log in and out?
Yeah.
I'm not going to come back.
I know, just log out and go for a beer. See ya. Enjoy those beats. I also want to test the tyre tracks without proper ground depth and see what it looks like.
Oh, on the
silo.
Silo, yeah, definitely.
Right, I'll log out and log back in first, and we'll see what happens. Oh,
okay, cool.
Just as my stream decides to have a whoopsie, I'll just wait a second until it comes back. Although it's saying I haven't dropped any frames. Oh dear. What's going on with my trailer? Oh, there he is.
Hey, Sticky, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I saw your message this morning. Sorry, it was a bit too close to the stream to have a look at it, but I'll check that out.
Yeah, I saw it as well, Stegs. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you sending that through. Okay, this looks interesting. I'll be interested to see if you can see these tracks when you come.
I'm just looking at your stream now. I can see those.
It's definitely not as It's not as smooth as it is in single player. But it's still leaving the tracks, which is quite nice.
Right, I'm either going to get every last drop in, or it's going to be 5. Oh no, we should be right. 92%, and I'm just running down the last little bit now.
It's going to be like 6 plants left at the end, isn't it?
Yeah. I think we're just going to be okay. It's not a full width run, so easy.
So we're keeping the tracks, but we're not getting the levels of depth you'd get in single player. So I'm pleased that the tracks are staying, but it does feel a little bit more basic.
Right, we're going 94%. Another one to us both. Okay, thanks, mate. Hey, Tom Manson. Hey, Tom. Good to see you.
Emil's with the super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. Very kind of you.
Yeah, multiplayer so far. Buttery smooth. Everything's working. We weren't able to use super strength, and we don't know which vehicles we can drive around in together.
I think Miguel put in the chat. So it's only cars, trucks, and bikes.
Okay.
So I could go for. You could take me for a drive in your Skoda if you want.
You could take. I was just about to say, I'll take you for a spin in my car.
I want you to buy me dinner first, though.
There's some secluded spots on Riverview Springs that I can find. That's to dispose of the evidence.
Yeah. So, lots of tyre tracks for me. Compression is definitely not as nice as it is in single player. I mean, I understand that from the amount of data that's got to pass about.
The way you were saying that, I half imagined you holding a dictaphone to your mouth.
Excuse me?
Like
did you just call me?
Like you're a scientist and you're recording your findings.
Right. That's not what I thought you said.
Definitely. blame lost in translation.
Can you see those tyre tracks?
I can see some. I'm just backing up now to see how many I can see. It's almost, do you know what, it's almost like I can only see the ones that have been created while I was in range of you.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple, but...
Any over here?
Catch on your stream. No.
No. Okay. Yeah, so it's clearly maybe
just
range-based.
Yeah, so it's like my game's only recorded it when I'm close enough to have seen what you were doing and where you were doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. 4B Gaming, how you doing, mate? Thank you for becoming a channel member.
Hey,
Isn't
4B.
done kind of you.
Oh, Fusion Simulations is in. Hello, Fusion. How you doing, mate? The tip animation's a bit better for silage as well. You just don't get that wall of silage. You get the animation going right up.
Yeah, heaps of stuff got better, right?
Yeah. Very good. Right. What is the new silage texture? Oh, Jay, that is... Oh, that's a good question. What is the new silage texture? It's a lot lighter. I put some TMR in last night. It's a lot lighter brown. It was far too dark in the last game. But I like this new chaff texture. This looks like shredded corn, doesn't it?
It does.
You can actually see the white of the husks and stuff like that. So I do like that.
Much better.
I
haven't tried grass chaff. Is it any different?
I don't know actually.
Chaff.
Chaff.
Can you try the deformation on the plowed field just to see the difference?
Yeah, why not?
As in drive. You grab your tractor and drive across it.
Yeah. I'll do yours because the tyres sink more than the tracks.
Yeah, okay. I think I had all my hazards on Y. I might have had my indicator on, I'm not sure. I'm doing good for B. How about you?
Yeah, put the beacons on for this safety experiment.
Oh. Rolls straight at me.
Oh, so we are getting... are we getting... Yeah, that's definitely crushing it ever so slightly. But you're probably... It's not as pronounced... It's not as pronounced as it would be...
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
In base game. It's definitely squashed that ridge down. Do they look squashed? No, I think this is
way to tell would be to drive over another field and see if you bounce over it or not.
I can't tell if that's 2D or 3D. It feels like this... No, there's not.
I think it's just using the...
It's a parallax, I think.
Parallax, yeah.
Although the parallax is almost kind of giving you a false sense of it's squashing it, but you're not bouncing around as much as you would in
no.
You're definitely not bouncing over the ridges. Try ploughing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, yeah. I can see here. You can see the texture going up and down a little bit more. Anyhow.
Release a plough.
All right.
Just see what's what.
You do that. I'm going to log out.
Oh yeah, good call.
You can see the day when we'll see clean versus dirty samples, Tim. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Is he trying to figure out what you should do? Right. Go.
Right, here we go.
So I'm loading in now. The crab driving, does it change deformation? Not sure if there are any crab driving vehicles. There are some crab driving vehicles. I think some of the harvesters will crab drive.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So I had a 1 second flashed up sinking.
Mine was barely a second. Barely a second. That's good.
Yeah. Just looking on your... There we go. That was pretty fast.
That was rapid, wasn't it?
Of course, more equipment, more things going on, bigger maps might take a bit longer, but...
Yeah. But blinking, you miss it. That was good.
It was very speedy.
Alex Beck, nice to see you. How are you?
Yeah, crab will side driving to limit. Yeah, limits compaction. Exactly what they do it for.
Yeah, Strody says wait until you add 500 mods and then try it. It's a good point, Strody. Right, let's just dump this in the ground and see what happens. think we know what's going to happen, right? Oh, you buy the field.
Oh, don't own this field. Go.
Stop. Ooh.
We're definitely getting that nice
It's putting
channel.
that edge in, isn't it? But it's... Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, so it is putting the edge in. So...
I haven't actually looked at ploughing like this before.
I mean, what it's not doing, it's the texture's struggling to keep up. So I'm going about 10 meters past, and then the texture's catching up. So it's clearly having to do a lot of work to catch up.
I'm just tabbing through the debug mode, and when you get to occluder, it shows an occluder just in that spot.
Okay.
Oh, don't know how that's working.
Yeah, I've just driven
That's
over
the
it,
one
and
to
you
the ground.
don't bump at all. So it is. It's all.
Yeah,
It's a
okay.
bit smoke and mirrors. But even then, with the smoke and mirrors, it's struggling to keep up with the laying it down, and we're on what 80 millisecond ping. I wonder if you'd get. I wonder if it'd catch up a bit better on if you're on a closer server. But
What's the survey? Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look bad once it's ploughed. Yeah. I understand. There's only so much data, right? You can throw about without really having an impact on performance. So I get why
100%.
they've done it.
Yeah. There's a trade-off all the time. I mean, you could say the same thing. If they didn't have PlayStation, then there wouldn't be trade-offs, but
Yeah.
let's not get into that debate.
Fuzzy Farming Sim, it's looking cleaner on Argsy's stream than it does on yours. What's the texture? That's interesting.
That's because I'm 12 hours in the future.
That's true, yeah, it's had a chance to settle down. Still better than 22, exactly. In the grand scheme of things, it's a step forward. Let's not
Absolutely.
forget that. Will it be the same on local network multiplayer? I expect so, Sebastian. I expect they're not going to do a different treatment. Somebody said, although on a locally served player, the player who's hosting can see the ground def and everything, but anybody that joins gets the lower res version. Anyway,
Interesting. Right.
let's go.
Should we do some beats?
Let's do the beat down.
Shall we read it?
Right, are you going to put that on
Right.
on a worker?
That is the plan. So interesting. Which side does that thing discharge? It's the right-hand discharge. Because you can't specify which
left.
way.
Right.
Is it left?
I can't work out. I need to unfold it, but I'm under a tree.
With the headlands on. Start on headlands.
Yeah, it's right. It's right side.
I'm just thinking, interestingly enough, you can't specify which way to go around a field, can you?
No, but I wonder if you turn around and point the direction you want to go, it'll go that direction.
Let's try that with this thing.
Let me get out of the way as well so I can test this pipe. Dan, I haven't tried the radio, and I can't try it on the stream or I'll get demonetized, so you'll have to wait and see on that one.
Alright. See what happens this time.
Average Welsh, missed this beginning. Is the setup of multiplayer the same as FS22 with only... It is, yes. Yeah, obviously a different interface, but it looks exactly the same apart from that.
There you go. So, I face the other way around and it goes the other way around.
Yeah. I kind of thought that might be the way it did it. That's good. It's a shame it can't make those turns without kind of stopping and going backwards. Like, I know why it's doing it. It's trying to avoid missing any crop, but kind of slows things down a bit, doesn't it?
Once it gets going, though, it's alright, isn't it?
Dave wants to hear the John Deere GPS sounds. That's a good call. I've not actually tried them yet. Let's just give it a go. Yeah, that's got the good old John Deere.
Oh, do they have different sounds between...
Different tractors, different sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, smart.
It's annoying that the weeds are still standing. I know, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Who lets their weeds go this long? I mean, what an appalling job this farmer's done.
I know. Shocking.
Outrageous. So we're leaving the chopper. Shall I start on the old harvester and then...
Well, how far do you want to get?
You can...
Behind it.
How fast is he moving?
I don't know. I went and brought a car.
You've been wanting to do that for ages. Right, here we go.
He's running at 11 kilometers an hour.
Okay, so he's running the same speed as me almost.
Automobile.
Getting rid of the weeds now.
Good. Weeds be gone.
I am liking this harvester already. This 6 meter width is a winner.
How big a hopper does it have?
It may be almost full already. 66% full already. That's getting modded. 80. It's gonna fill up right at the point at which you can't get the trailer underneath it, isn't it?
Probably. Yep,
98, 99, 100. So we've got, what is it, like 36,000 litres in that trailer and 5,000 in the harvester. You could bump this up to 10 and nobody would notice, wouldn't you?
No one would know. Oh, it's 6.5. So that 10% filled the trailer, so we'll have 10 loads out of the wheat harvester.
I do like that auger wagon though. That is nice, isn't it?
It's nice, eh?
Has it got an auger on it? Yeah, at the back. Is that an auger at the back, or is that just a ram?
No, it's an overloading one. It's where it lifts itself.
Right, so it just tips it sideways. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting too close to you, aren't I?
Yeah. Jeez.
New equipment, don't care for it.
It would help if I actually turn my GPS on. There we go.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting if I can set up GPS next to you.
Ooh, I wonder if when I'm on my second row it'll let you.
Running
if you
the
set it
GPS
to
line
6
you
meters.
previously used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give that a go. That's a good. I like that. That's science. That.
Yeah.
Will you stop crashing into me?
I didn't move. You backed into me. I parked halfway up a hill.
You did that thing, didn't you? And you went, let me get the biggest tractor I can find.
Pretty much. So I'll walk it down. Coming back this way.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, what?
I did 1 lap.
How many headlands did you put on it? 2?
3.
3. Oh, so, yeah, I think it does 1 and then turns around and comes back the other way and then goes back the other way. Oh. Right. So little love tap there.
Speed are you harvesting it? Should see my cruise control.
6 mileometers.
I'm gonna have to get a truck or something.
Actually, Dakota's put a good suggestion in. Do a 6 meter offset to the left. If you can.
Could do.
So I think you need to be on the field to set it and then do a 6 meter offset. Or just wait for me to do this last little bit.
No, let's try it. Well, it won't work on the headland, will it? It won't offset outside the field, will it?
Oh, I don't know, it might. You need to be on the field to switch on the GPS, I think, but then...
Yeah. Let's try it out. So how wide's that harvester? 6 meters?
6 meters, yeah. We have got over 1,000 people watching over both streams for the second time this weekend. Thank you very much, everyone. That's insane numbers.
Can you go forward a little bit more?
Don't waste potatoes. Miraculously, even though it looks like they're spilling all over the floor...
It won't detect. I can't use steering assist because it's saying there's no field detected. I wonder if that's because I don't have a...
You don't have an implement on the back. There's a workaround for this that you put like a mower on the front or something.
Oh, I wonder if I hooked up to the harvester, created it, and then detached.
No, it'll wipe it when you detach. I've tried that.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Also, he's not gone all the way around the field.
He didn't go the whole way around.
Yeah.
That's why he changed around. I wonder why that was.
But we can go down now and go back the other way.
Yeah.
Look at your parking.
That's good. I stopped the traffic so you can drive down the road.
The kids can't get to school. They've already been in an accident this morning. They're all bashed up and now they can't get to school. What an awful day they're having.
Right,
I'll jump on back here.
Fuzzy Farm Sim. I've had a Skoda for I've had it for 5.5 years now. I like my RS. It's nice. Don't judge me.
Technically, you've got an Audi, haven't you?
A Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Just you chose the
probably
different
an
badge
Audi.
option.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, though, when we compared the VW Tiguan and the Kodiak was more comfortable in terms of the finishing and interior and seating and all that kind of carrying.
Oh, there you go. Bourbon Geek, or Bourbon even, go check out, I did a stream on, was it Saturday night we did rice? I can't remember, they all pale together now. I tested both versions of rice from planting right through to harvesting, so worth checking out. I'm missing bits, but I don't care.
You take that attitude into potatoes for your 100k stream, then
We're going to be there a long time. Alex Beck, ask away, yes?
Has our worker stopped? He's got confused.
I might start up again in a minute. Sometimes they have moments.
Where are you going? You having a moment as well?
Yeah, I thought I turned on my GPS and I clearly hadn't. Good night, Tractor Boy, take care.
I didn't turn on my cruise control.
All that's missing here is some clown music. Cactus Cuba, I barely see any difference in terms of graphics from FS22 max settings. Is it more noticeable in game? Argsy?
What was that, sorry?
Graphics. Cactus is saying in the chat, I barely see a difference between 22 and this. Is it more noticeable when you're playing?
I think it is.
I think the 4K textures stand out a lot more, yeah. The sharpness of everything is much better.
Yeah.
Evening, Trey.
Where's the traffic that's causing them issues? It's saying it's blocked by an object.
Oh, it could be. The range on it seems quite wide. For sure. Or it could have been when we barged past it, it's triggered something and...
Yeah, I don't know.
And switch them off and on
The
again.
postal service is trying to pass the bus and then got cut off by the bus and had to stop and go back behind.
Love it. Almost like real life, though, isn't it? You're not allowed to pass a school bus, are you, in the States? Is that a thing? You have to wait behind
We
it.
were talking. Yeah, weren't we talking about that when we were over there?
Yeah.
With more than that, thanks. Fast. What is going on with this guy?
Teeth Park. I've noticed from preview there are quite expensive production buildings and there are quite some small ones, yeah. Do the cheaper ones have the same recipes output as the big ones? I think they have the same recipes. I think they output at a smaller scale.
10%.
10%. Thanks, Ox. But they're
Not
brilliant.
the one I've tested with.
I used them the other night and they were brilliant.
Yeah, I've got the little rice bagging, canning,
Yeah.
processed food one running.
Really nice. I mean, if you do a start from scratch gameplay, you'd absolutely have a few of them on the farm. It would really boost your money quite quick. ADS
So old mates
bounds
probably
do
confused.
exclamation mark setup. Sorry, I'll just keep talking over you. I think we might have
That's
some
right.
lag all the way to Oz or New Zealand or wherever you route through. Where do you route through?
Sydney, I think.
Sydney.
Okay.
They're trying to stop you.
They are. Those pesky Australians. Always getting in the way. This is FS25, Sean.
Also, we got gobbed in the last minute of a game for the second week in a row. Did you see that?
It was great. I loved it. I
Studio.
mean, it was all the more better because of the All Blacks beat Ireland, so
Yeah.
I didn't mind really.
Are you driving down there? Are you driving the chopper?
No, I'm not driving it. I was just seeing what he was going to do.
Ah, right.
I'll come back in. Happy about that. He started on the third pass of the headland, so he hasn't done the two outside rows. Ooh. So the interesting thing with those little productions is, like, I had 3 small fields of rice I harvested. I think I got 5,000 litres of rice, so
Yeah.
not a huge amount.
No, you don't get much.
But the production chewed through it in basically 2 calendar months. So while it's a slow rate of production, I actually used up, or I haven't quite, but I'll use up all the rice very quickly.
Yeah.
So to justify having the big expensive one, which outputs 10 times as much, you'd need 10 times as much rice,
Yeah.
which is a lot of rice.
So I did it on. I did the long grain rice. I did a massive field of the long grain rice because you can obviously harvest it with a big combine. And then we had a small field of the other stuff, and it actually you got a lot of product off. I think I did about 50,000 litres of long grain rice,
Okay.
and there was tons of pallets, and it is quite lucrative.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, it costs 300 and whatever it is for the
That's
for
the
big,
thing.
the big haul.
And I was looking, like, there's the cement factory, which you need to be able to do some of the, like, buildings, like the palace on Hutan Pantai.
Yeah.
It's a $300,000 building. It's not cheap.
Yeah. The other thing is, where are we getting the stones from? If the only option is
I
to
got
gather
stones.
them off fields,
Yeah.
it's going to take a hell of a long time to make enough to make concrete.
Someone was asking me did the dredge on this map produce stones.
Oh, that's right. The dredge in the river. That's right. It does. Is he just not going to cut this bit?
Don't know. We'll see what happens once he's finished his third pass, which is on now.
And then he's starting to go on angles.
Has he started?
No. He's on his way back down here. Actually, we've caught up with him.
Effectively, yeah.
Well, let me just grab this a little bit while we're here, and then we'll have to wait until he's come back down.
Bloody stuff. No. I need to figure out what we're going to do to haul it. Let's go and find a truck.
Nils Torp, which map do I like best? It's really hard to pick my favourite. I think they're both good. Which is saying a lot, because Giant's rep for making a decent map hasn't been brilliant. Other than Silver Run Forest, I've never really liked any Giants maps. So actually I'm quite impressed with both of them.
Yeah, definitely done a pretty good job. So the only option we have on a semi-trailer is to use the crappy one, which we'll just have to go with. I mean, I could just dump these on the... Actually, why not? I could do that, dump them on the side of the field, couldn't I?
I'm going to do a little poll.
Junior output's 2,000 stones an hour. There you go. Kikarino, how you done, buddy? Jimmy Sims is here as well. Welcome along, mate. Brandon, how you done? Pesky Australians, you're the mainland. And no one likes the mainland. They always want to stay on the islands, the exotic little spots.
There we go. We've thrown a little poll up on the stream here. Which map are people going to start on? Thank you, Trey.
Do these lessons?
I could tip straight on the ground if I wanted to, Jay. Shift I, as you did in 22.
Got your first snow today, kids. Winter is coming. Perfect time to play Farm Sim.
Average Welsh. How many signs have gone tonight? Not that many, actually. I'm letting you all down. Control I. What did I say? Shift. I meant control. Sorry, Christoph. Thank you for that. I do love the fill level of the trailer. I think that's a nice touch. I know it was a mod in 22, but...
Oh, the icon, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Yeah, that's good.
Arabius, the stream is going well so far. We found out a few little multiplayer quirks and things that work slightly differently to single player.
I am full.
Are you? Okay. This is the Amity equipment. It's really good, actually, as beat stuff goes. It's been quite impressed with it.
I think it's hard to beat.
I see what he did there. See what you did there. Yes, if you're in the stream and you're enjoying it, feel free to hit the like button on both Args and my streams. It just kind of goes to help share the channels a little bit wider, let other people see them. So yeah, that's weird. So his third headland, he's only got 2 headlands on, yet he's cut a third headland at the top. He's
Oh no, it was 3 headlands. I did set it on 3 headlands.
Ah, interesting. So if I pull up my AI worker, it's only got 2 headlands. So did you adjust it?
I changed it to 3,
You
so I
bumped
didn't
it to 3. That's interesting. So mine's still 2.
Yeah.
So there you go. You have to communicate with your working partner.
To talk to you, do I?
Yeah. Like any good relationship, got to talk to each other.
Because at FSG, I've set 2 headlands, 3 headlands.
Why did you do that?
What are you thinking, mate? Summer is coming, Fuzzy Farm Sim. Not far away now. It's starting to warm up. Nights and days are getting longer too, which is beautiful. SNS Transport, the multiplayer is going fun. Yeah, enjoyed it so far.
I have to say, other than one little jumpy lag moment, it's been pretty good. I'm going to run down and watch this unload. Alex Beck, do you think Farm Sim could benefit from soft ground physics a la SnowRunner, MudRunner? Alex, it has it in FS25 in single player, but we've just discovered it doesn't in multiplayer. And no, I understand the physics, but I wouldn't want it as extreme as SnowRunner or MudRunner. You'd never get any work done on the farm. You'd just be stuck the whole time.
How close do I have to be for this? Does it give me an overload trigger, or do I have to do it manually? Bring up the menu for that. What do we have to do? Move Buncraft is O. So it's like putting Buncraft.
Oh.
There we go.
There's some serious rams to lift that much weight, isn't there?
Oh, and that's why I went for the 9RX, because of the hydraulic power it can pump.
Very nice. Oh,
Doesn't
get it all in there.
Take a full load. 100 litres left.
Right. Have we got a silo on our farm? We have, haven't we?
Must be.
Right.
Can you
Let's go and send an AI worker off.
You send a worker to do that?
Oh, interestingly, he's asking me he can't find a field. Just put him near a road. Try again.
In the Platinum expansion in 22, they did add rock breaking. Is it in 25? It is in 25. It's also a contract in 25. Let's see if we've got any available.
There we go.
I'm playing rock removal. There you go. So you get the little Kubota skid steer with the rock removal. It's actually just up the road from us. Far away. They also added the wood transport in. And then there's lots of other changes to contracts, which I've gone through in a video. Dead wood in there as well. But baling's just baling. Baling's interesting. What do you think of the baling?
And in what respect? Like splitting up the contracts?
Yeah.
I get it. I think they've tried to stop contracts being like OP in terms of how much money you can make from them. But at the same time, in real life, if you paid a contractor, they wouldn't just come and mow your field and then just leave it, would they? Would they?
Yeah. Oh, some farms, we sometimes mow the fields, but then just get them to come into windrow and bale.
Okay.
But it's the weird ones like the bale wrapping. You just turn up and wrap a bale.
Yeah,
there was one I had when I was looking the other day. Which field was it on? On this map, it was on field number 34, which is 0.42 hectares. It was a $400 contract. It had one grass bale to wrap.
Wow.
I actually had to take a video of it because it just looks so funny.
Where can I sell sugar beets? Sugar beets, where are we? Sugar beets. Grain barge terminal 1. Right. $335. Goldcrest the train, not going to bother with that. Grain barge terminal 1. Right. I wish they'd put drop downs in here instead of scroll left and right as well.
What's it for?
I'm picking the unload station. You've got to scroll through everything.
Ah. There's a few little quality of life things I'd like to see. I'd like to see the ability to filter your crop types that you have by field level, for example. So it only brought all the crops that you have in your inventory to the top.
Yeah.
This is that's one of the ones I thought of.
Oh, you're on the harvester now. I'll follow you.
I have jumped in.
That's right. You can play. I'll allow it. To quote Farmer Cop.
I am, however, full.
Oh, are you? Right. Hang on. I've sent the trailer off. Let's see if he manages to make it back. I put him on a loop.
Hmm. Interesting. Once a Jeffer, always a Jeffer. Fuzzy, that's what we say in New Zealand. Take the person out of the Auckland, but you can't take Auckland out of the person.
Let's see how the poll's doing. Oh, wow! I am surprised.
Why is it?
275 votes. Riverbend Springs has got 2/3 of the vote. With Hutan and Zelonka, Hutan 21% and Zelonka 14%.
Okay.
I'll leave it running though. Interesting. Oh, that wasn't the break.
I need stock check. Yes, I do need stock check, Mark. I'm thinking of the console players as well, though.
We've thought of the children, now we're thinking of the console players.
Right. Wicker made me do this. It's his fault.
I'm a little confused at your directionals, but we'll go with it.
I know.
I'll turn a blind eye.
There's method to my madness. Can't help Giants won't leave you. Exactly. Can't wait to play the game tomorrow. You're in Canada, Trevor. Nice one. Yep, not long to go now. Almost under 12 hours. 14, 15 hours?
Yeah, it's not long to go now. Super exciting.
Yeah. I need to get a button on my joystick or something for turning on worker.
Activate. So, good luck with that, because it isn't an option in the keybinds.
Ah.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
What button is the GPS for Xbox S? I think it's press and hold B to bring up the menus, and press B to activate.
Correct.
Simon, how's the multiplayer? Much lag? Not really, has it been, Args? It's been pretty good.
No, it's been pretty good. So interestingly, signs don't seem to disappear in multiplayer like they do in single player. I just drove straight through that road sign.
Oh, interesting. They've got collisions. They've not got collisions.
Seems that way. Oh, there we go. Delivery's been done. 20 grand off that load. That's not bad for sugar beets, is it?
It's not bad, is it?
It's 16 hours to go, Trevor. It'll be the same for everyone then. Not long at all.
Blanca is 99% perfect 90-degree rectangular fields. That'd be where to do potatoes then, so you won't get that annoying multi-terrain angle thing. You are very welcome.
What do you think?
Thank you.
First mod beside government subsidy. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Liftable pallets from Yoss. Maybe.
See, Giants have ruined his buy all the production pallets by putting the warehouse in.
Yeah. I think he's got one to filter that, actually. He's going to put them filtered so they're in alphabetical order, because they're in a random order at the moment, which
are they?
is very frustrating.
I can imagine. It wouldn't surprise me if it was something like the multi-fruit buying station by 82 Studios.
Yeah, well, I've already got that in my base game,
Yeah.
which has been handy for testing, big time.
Yeah. I've got it, I just haven't installed it.
Did you flag the refill bug? The get in and get out cap?
No, I haven't yet. No.
Right. It happened to me last night as well.
I think I saw that. No, I haven't. I saw someone sent me a message in Discord last night to say that people had reported it in 22, like I had in 22, but said it was when you had more than one keybind for the refill option.
Oh, okay.
Interact.
Interesting.
Your grandson called you at least 3 times today to see if you have 25 yet, Chad. Nice.
I like it.
That's cool. Is our truck made it back here? I haven't seen it pop up to say it's blocked by anything.
Nope. Probably gone the scenic route.
Probably. There's some good scenery to see, so why not?
There is. It is a very nice map, this. I'm going to zoom out and if I can see. It's a long way, actually. No, he's still making his way back. I can see him. He's working his way back.
Where did you... Oh, there he is, going across the bridge. So where did he go? All the way down to the grain barge?
Yeah. Farm Sim Bob, when you plug in... So you can have a wheel and the farm stick both plugged in together. You don't have to plug them in any particular order. But if you've got a controller, unplug that, plug your wheel and your farm stick in, and then put your controller in once you've started the game, or it mixes the keybinds up. Or certainly that was my experience anyway.
So have you got your... Go the other way. Have you got your controller working with the wheel and farm stick as well?
Yeah, but I had just had to plug it in separately, and it separated them out then. But if they were both plugged in when I first loaded the game up, it merged the two together.
Right. I haven't managed to get mine to work yet.
Oh really? No, it works straight out of the box pretty much.
Huh. Sugar beets certainly are not as painful as they might have been previously with this. The only thing with this harvester is a single player, you're going to be very busy.
Yeah. Unless you put the harvester on AI.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best way to do
the truck.
Harvester on AI. Truck on delivery. Or you can just dump on the side of the field and then use like the roper.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I'm 95% here, so I'm kind of hoping for that.
Truck's back. I don't know where he's parked. Why he's parked the way he is. But...
Oh, that's where I stuck him. Landwolf, you've just ordered a farm stick today. I'm just going to make a small suggestion. Try and cancel it. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, I'm full. That's all I can say. Right, let's see if I can load this.
Interesting. Here. There's a little bit of lag on the fill level on the harvester. So it will let you harvest past your 100%.
Oh, really?
Not sure if Forex Maps can go on console yet. We've got no indication of a yes or a no, so Just have to wait and see till someone tries a 4x map, see if it'll go on console.
I never said anything. Do you know if we can or will be able to change the keybinds on the GPS? I don't believe you can, try harder. There is no keybind for it that I could find when we looked through the controls the other day. So it makes me think they've kind of locked it down. So just be mindful of that. Oh, hang on a minute. Is this... I've still got to work it.
Where?
So the worker's parked under the tree. I wonder if he's going to work out that he's... I wonder if I'm in the way. If he'll go. He's just sitting there, even though he's full.
It's probably blocked in there, isn't it?
He was set on looping, but he's full again, Christoph, so he should just go, right? Oh, Argsy's...
So that's the tree.
Argsy's...
Oh, my car's in the way.
Pigging cars in the way, for goodness sake. Args.
Bloody Skoda drivers.
Typical Skoda driver.
Will you be able to use multiple vehicles like combines with the AI? You can. So I ran multiple rice harvesters the other night, and they ran... It was a little bit confusing on the headlands, but once they got started, they actually started on opposite side of the field. So I don't know whether that was good luck or good management, but it did work.
There he goes.
One thing to be mindful
Back
about
on
this
the field
stuff is that it's huge. And it doesn't fold up, so be warned. To get it from shot to field, a little bit difficult.
Green barge turn 1, looping.
Just object storage mod by some guy, Argsy. No, I definitely won't be getting a Ferrari off the profits for that one. Maybe a Matchbox diecast one. With the giveaway winners notified with email Juku. Not yet. That's on my list of things to do today.
Is a GPS to tell you where to go for the vehicle or drop off, or do you have to remember the route like you did in FS22? You have to just pick your location where you want to go to. Sound of that international is nice, isn't it, J-Bot? Yeah, lovely. It is lovely. Herman Rommers, we're running a dedicated server here, so we're not doing peer-to-peer connections. So we don't have that issue with connections. What are you clicking, Arx?
I was honking my horn at you. Hurry up.
Oh, I couldn't hear it.
Oh, couldn't you?
No. I could hear it. It was just the click of your
clicky button in the middle of the steering wheel.
Oh, it's done this bit that it missed before. That's interesting. Came and finished it at the end.
Clever AI worker.
Well, clever to a point.
It must have been a Kiwi hired AI worker who went and finished it.
Oh, did you do it?
Indeed. So, no. For all those in FSG stream thinking it was smart, it's not.
Yep.
TH.
Try harder. So FSG, you're not using your farm stick anymore. I am. It's right next to me. I'm unable to show it you, but it's next to me. Trevor Carter, is the year path worth it? If you think you're going to buy all 4 DLCs through the year, it is absolutely worth it. I'm just driving along here, Oggs. Oh, I was full. That was the problem. It's lifted the header. I think I'd hit 100%.
Ooh.
Oh, it's concertina's up a bit. I'm just going to batter through the field now and spin around.
It's my fault.
Easy.
Interesting how the tyre damaged the weeds.
I'm now at... What the heck's going on here? So interestingly, I've got the chat up. I've got the in-game chat up. And now I can't get out of it.
Oh, with the...
Oh, hang on, I'm back now.
Escape.
That was weird. Right, here we go. We're back. If you think you're going to buy at least 2 DLCs and expansion, you may as well get the free DLC. Exactly, Jace. Thank you. I got distracted there. Yes, if you think you're going to buy stuff through the year...
Still not harvesting, hang on.
Buy it in a what?
You right.
No, I'm just an idiot. I'm a blithering idiot.
No comment. Test both our backing skills. Okay, another load sold.
Yeah, I saw him just arriving at the spot. Went, oh, hang on. I thought I was. Oh no, I probably was. Yeah, we're going now. Definitely user error.
Hey, Lies guy, how you doing? What are you asking about? Get a link to get it from you. Season pass? There will be once they confirm the season pass and put it on the website. Because at the moment they're focusing on pre-orders for the full game and season pass. But I expect once the game launches tomorrow, you should be able to buy the season pass separately. And I will definitely make sure I share that link with you. You can even do it without the link though, you just have to put Argsy Gaming in the checkout.
Don't know why I did that, Args.
That's
I
alright.
thought it was going along the headland, and then I realised that I didn't have any headlands to go along.
Land's already been headed.
Oh, I've done it again! Yeah, so there's a bug with the chat. I pressed T instead of H, because I can't hit the right buttons, it would appear. Now I have to wait for the chat to disappear. No, escape doesn't work.
Oh, mine does.
No rhyme, no reason to it. You lot are all putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 7. And Demonic Dave, does anybody know the release time? It depends where you live in the world, Dave. There's a rolling release, I think, isn't there? Oh well, it's just your time.
No, it's all
just your time
synchronized release.
zone.
Yeah.
So
I'm pushing on you. Look at you trying to drive in a straight line.
I'm just cruising along here at a few degrees off centre. That was GPS holding me straight there. That's good.
That worked quite well, actually.
My tipple of choice tonight is water. The sim guy.
So no malted barley in it.
No malted barley in it tonight. No, I'd fall asleep, I think, if I had some Scottish water tonight. AM for you in Ohio, 1 PM UK time, I think, Albie.
Grumpy Grey Farmer's just commented to say, Virtual Farmer just said in his stream, us in the UK won't be able to play from 1 PM, which sucks.
Why?
You should be able to play from 1 PM. It's the time
if
you should be able to
pre-downloaded, you should just be able to put in your code and be able to go straight away. Yeah. Unless they've done a day one patch. They might have to patch it.
Might be.
But we've not had a patch today, have we? So if you download
today...
today...
No, we've had GWH just asked. How many patches have there been? 3?
3, yeah.
3 across the course of the weekend.
But expect there'll be a few over the first few weeks, right? As they find different stuff. And certain things will take longer to patch than others.
And I think, even thinking about it now, that question about what the first mod will be, I reckon there'll be some Giants equipment.
Yeah.
Or mods from Giants.
Yeah, I think we'll see some mod hub stuff. Jonathan Mabry, I don't know if they're calling them Platinum and Premium and all of that this time. All we know is we've got Year 1 DLC, and which has got 4 packs in it. So yeah, I don't know.
Truck made it back again. It's working quite well. The whole deliver.
It's not bad, is it? It's not bad.
So that's basically auto drive.
It's smooth. Actually, the road delivery stuff, I've yet to have an issue. The only time is, which we've talked about, is if he's too far from a road, he can get stuck, and he's parked in a horrendous position there. Now, probably won't be able to unload him. But
where is he going?
He stopped. He stopped at the road there. That's
not there. Yeah.
That's where. Oh, where am I going?
Follow you.
And do you think Wopster will re-release GPS for FS25? Maybe. It's got a little bit more control than this. I think VCA will come out because there's a whole...
VCA's got a whole lot of different...
load of different stuff. First mod will be remove fog. I think the fog's fantastic. I think it, from an atmosphere perspective, I think it really adds to the game.
It's gone, like... Yeah, in my playthroughs so far, I haven't found the fog.
Disappears by 9 AM.
Negative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the winter, when the sun's lower in the sky and stuff, it's really nice.
Oh yeah, I haven't got into winter yet. Oh, you should be able to play from midnight. I guess an hour's not going to hurt you, is it? You've waited this long.
You have to use throttle yourself for GPS, or do you just set it up? Either, Austin, you can throttle it yourself, or you can turn on your cruise control. First mod should be get rid of the engine start warnings. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, the warnings are horrendous.
Far too primitive. Like, you get in to tip a trailer or check a fill level or something, and it's telling you to start the engine. It's very annoying.
Having a go at you. Yeah.
New Holland Mad, nice to see you. Ron, how are you liking it? I've pre-ordered, just waiting for release. Yeah, I think there's a lot of excited people for tomorrow. I hope you all enjoy it. It grows on you, I'll say that. When I first played it, I was like, "Ooh, I don't like these menus and this," but by day 2 and by day 3, they'd really grown on me. The whole thing kind of just keeps growing on you a bit. You start spotting more and more little things, and it's quite cool.
That's that familiarity thing, right?
Yeah. We're all creatures of habit, right?
Yeah. When will we find out what? When will we find out what FSG won't say about the farm stick? Oh, you'll have to ask FSG that one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. My farm stick's great though.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I can show you my farm stick. Hang on. There you go, just the proof that I'm not hiding anything. There is my farm stick. There we go. See that?
And you can see mine. Just, yeah.
Leroy's Farm. Thank you very much, mate, for the
to...
super chat. That is very, very kind of you. Oh,
I had enough space to get in here and unload.
Did you? Nice one.
Just.
Yeah, Alex, there's a few people that have said they've not got their collector's edition shipped, which is a bit of a shame. Old man Jeb, nice to see you. How are you?
Told the one guy to cancel his order.
Do all the Thrustmaster peripherals auto-map to FS25? I believe so, Jack.
That's what I was going to look at before. I was going to open up those input bindings. In a sec.
I had told somebody to cancel their purchase of the farm. Did I? No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Speculative.
I said if you
is
wanted
EasyDev
to,
be
you
in?
cancel it.
EasyDev, I imagine EasyDev will come through at some stage.
Oh, I've done it again, Args. It's because I'm full, and it raises the thing, but then when you come alongside, it's unloading. It's confusing me. Too many things. I'm a man. Multitasking is not one of my strong points.
Don't let Mrs. FSG hear that.
Oh, she would instantly agree. Yes, thank you, Alex. If you don't mind hitting the like button on mine and Args' streams, it just helps the channel. And it doesn't cost you anything. You're not signing up to anything.
It's free as can be.
Yeah. It's just a way of showing your appreciation.
So in FS25, when you've installed it, you go to My Games and Farming Simulator 2025. And then in there's an input devices folder which has a whole lot in there. So it's got Aerosoft Truck Simulator wheel, there's Fanatec Club Sport panels, CSL Elite pedals, it's the Podium controller,
Ooh.
Hama PC game controllers, the Hori farming controllers, Logitech controller, Driving Force GT, Extreme 3D Pro. It's a whole lot of Logitech stuff. The G25, G27, G29, G923s. What were we looking at? Moza R5, Nintendo Switch Pro controller, Cytec Cyborg, Cytec Heavy Equipment side panel, and Cytec Heavy Equipment wheel. Both in there. So yes, they will pop up. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Speedlink controllers, SteelSeries controllers, Thrustmaster wheels, controllers, just about everything you could expect. So that should all work out of the box. It's got all the XMLs there for it to be picked up and detected. As long as the game detects that you've got that, it'll work.
Nice. Nice. Ham and Eggs, thank you for the super chat, my friend. That is very kind of you. Very kind.
Hey, Tornado, how you doing?
Old man Jeb, that reminds me, any changes to controller mapping? Can you map actions to more than two things now? I think you can, but you need to be a bit tactical about how you activate them.
Lower your harvester.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. Fire away, Tornado, that's what we're here for. Hey, no worries, Liam. Oof. It's been a fun couple of hours. This should be done, and then it's like if you might be. What are you going to do tonight? Are you going to edit a video, record something, or are you going to have an early night?
I am going to edit a video. We're going to kind of try and leave it relatively... I'm not going to put much content out tomorrow because I think everybody's going to be so busy picking their way through the game.
Enjoying the game. Yeah.
So I'll let people do that, and then we'll come back on Wednesday. Although there will be a vid out tomorrow. Take care, Enigma. Thanks for dropping it. Big Fuzzy, animal pens are broken. I don't think they are. Basically, I think a lot of people went, oh, the cows don't produce milk, but actually in hindsight I think they're breeding pens, but there are
Breeding
some
barns,
that do produce milk. So you've just got to make sure you choose the right one.
It says it in the description.
Yeah, I did it wrong because I didn't read the description.
Again, proof you're a male.
Scruff.
Read the instructions.
Scruffed. Is that Scruffed, Jonathan? Can't get his Hori setup to work on FS25 yet. Oh, interesting. That's interesting because you're using it, aren't you, Args? I wonder if it's the side panel then.
Maybe. Hey, Bearsden Gaming, how you doing? 38 months a member.
Wow,
good to see you, mate. Legend. Tornado, you asked will a GTX 1050 Ti and an i7 8700 run the game? It's probably right on the limit of what the recommended specs are. What was the minimum? Was it a 1070 or 1080?
Yeah, it started off as a 2070, didn't it? Cows won't produce milk on meadow grass. So you have to give them TMR, do you?
You have to give them silage or hay or TMR.
Right.
I haven't tested that.
Hard coursed. Apparently the forestry has not been changed or been improved. The forestry was all improved in the Platinum Edition and works very well
1050 Ti. Well, there you go. 1050 Ti at minimum, everyone's saying.
Ah, there you go.
You should be good, but it might not look as nice as others. But at least you can still play the game without having to pay for any upgrades. '50 series cards coming out soon though, so definitely a few generations behind there.
Yeah. You'll just need a small nuclear reactor to power it.
Yeah.
Hey Cooper, how you doing? Is passenger mode free? Yes, passenger mode is built in, Paul Smith. I'll just grab these two bits here, Oggs, and then we'll go down that last pass.
Yeah, cool. Ooh. The 9RX drifts a little bit if you're going too fast and trying to turn. How full are you? You're going to get
28%, so I should get all of this before we start going down the hill.
It's interesting. The Beast asking whether mouse and keyboard will work on console. It would be interesting if it can.
Yeah, that's that would be a step forward, wouldn't it? In terms of just options, control options.
Why doesn't passenger mod work for all vehicles? I guess they have to code in all the seats, so it's probably just a time thing. They made a call that most people will be driving around in maybe vehicles together.
The fact it's in base game means we'll probably see a mod pretty quickly that'll add in to all the vehicles that it hasn't added in for already, to all the tractors and stuff.
I was thinking about it because that was added with the Kubota DLC. We used that on No Man's Land.
That's right.
It was the first half of the first year.
Yep. Stay there, Oggs. I'll grab this and come back up. Good steering wheel for console, Paul Smith. T128 or the T248 from Thrustmaster have both got PlayStation and Xbox versions. Oh, good evening, Ola. How are we doing?
Hey, Ola.
Ola has already announced that he will be bringing a standard size version of Renabu to 25, which is super exciting. Here's the truck back. He's just doing his thing. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Yeah. It's worked out really well.
Austin Downs, is there many old early 2000s tractors? Not really, no. There's the Challenger and there's the White and there's the Deutz, and that's about it, isn't it? Deutz is about 1983 and the John Deere, yeah.
Right, you're going to get full before you got to me.
Yeah, 85, 6, 7, 8. Are you able to turn off the GPS lines and use the GPS? Yes, you can, Ryan. It is an option. You just press and hold H. In fact, I'll do it now. And you can see it. So there we go. Show lines off. And it'll still run. And we'll demo that as we go round.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
It takes a while for the to start unloading. Am I doing an early stream Wednesday morning? We might do a multiplayer stream on Wednesday morning. That'll be Wednesday night for me. Yeah, not sure yet, WH. I'll see how I'm feeling. I'm going to stream tonight, which will be just before release for everyone. And then we might do a multiplayer stream tomorrow on one of our community servers. Just get as many people involved as want to join.
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no, I wasn't.
Wonder what we're doing.
Farmsim Bob, the random snowflake looking stuff is a little bit annoying, whatever it is supposed to be. It's basically like dust particles, more obvious than other streams are. So I've updated my DLSS so I don't get the ghosting on it. So I think that's why it's up more obvious. You get it if it gets a line through it, it gets quite obvious.
I'm just looking at them blowing around on mine. I kind of look at it as like leaves or...
Yeah, I quite like it. It's a little bit of ambience, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to demo GPS getting switched on without the lines now, because I managed to switch it off. Ola, I'll send you a message. Christoph Kellens and I have been doing a bit of research. We found out some similar info. So there we go. I've just pressed GPS now, and it's lined itself up. We go down here. I can turn down here, heard it bleep off there. Turn around again, and there we go. Find the nearest line.
The truck's created a traffic jam. We've got 2 buses, postie, 3 or 4 cars. Actually means it's not going to be able to go when we want it to. Let's turn that traffic back off. Oh, so not doing that again. And again, put caps on. Here we go. Let's turn that traffic back off. It's disappeared. Leave it off for the last little bit.
Dutch 66, do we know if 4X maps will be a thing on consoles? We don't. Giants have said, they haven't said they won't be, but they haven't said they will be either, so it all depends, I guess, on how well they're optimised and how... oh, there we go.
In and out.
There it is. This looks like you stole it. You're really short, and look how far forward you sit in your car. That looks uncomfortable. You're the same, actually. After a 4-hour drive, that's going to be rather uncomfortable.
That's all right.
Oh, whoa! Look. Oh my goodness, you've done yourself a mischief with your arms there, Ox. Jeez. Oh, that looks painful. Whoa! Oh, no, water!
I know.
He's drawn to it, like a moth to a flame.
Drawn to it. Oh, I'm stuck. This for a bit of rock climbing.
Yeah, who needs a 4?
Get up there.
Who needs a 4x4?
There we go. Oh, good fun.
Brilliant.
Right, mate. Well,
Excellent
I need to get
stuff.
places. So, we've been going for almost 2 hours. Oh, over 2 hours.
Over 2 hours, nearly 2.5. Nearly 2.5.
Yeah.
Well, I
Awesome.
suppose
No,
on
it was
this
good.
note,
It was good fun to try that out.
yeah, it was definitely good. Definitely good.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing left to say really, other than enjoy your days tomorrow, people.
100%.
Hope you enjoy it. Hope it's everything you expected. And even if it's not, don't worry. There'll be patches. There'll be bug fixes. There'll be mods. There'll be stuff. It definitely feels like a step forward from 22 for me. So hopefully you feel the same.
I agree, 100%. Yeah, just take your time in it. There's no rush. It's here forever.
Yeah.
And like FSG said, there will be patches. There'll be new content coming out. There'll be updates and all those kind of things. So just make sure you do use that bug tracker and feedback to Giants if there is anything you do discover. Because if we don't tell them, and we just complain in forums, they're not going to go out there hunting that information. They need to be told it. The more people who tell them about it, the more information they can get, the easier it is for them to replicate on their end and figure out a fix. So. Yeah, there we go. Alright, buddy. Oh, well, that was fun. Congrats on an awesome couple of days for your channel and content and everything like that. It's been a blast watching you cover it. And
massive shout out to everybody that's taken the time to hang out. There's been people here for hours on end watching, so I can't thank you all enough. Yeah, really appreciate it.
We'll be looking forward to seeing what antics you can get up to and what we can get up to as well. Looking forward to getting into
definitely
multiplayer stuff.
Yeah. Alright. Take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Alright, everyone. Yeah, you too. Huge thank you again, GPORTAL, for sponsoring today's stream as well.
Yeah.
A little message from them on the way out. And yeah, take care, everyone. We'll see you when we see you.
Yeah. Take care, folks.
Later on.
All the best.
Alright.
Have fun tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, cheers, mate. You too. See ya.
Get ready to elevate your Farming Simulator 25 experience with GPORTAL. Whether you're growing crops, raising livestock, or building your dream farm, playing with friends has never been smoother. Hosting with GPORTAL means low lag gameplay, high performance, and 24/7 support, so you never miss a beat. Imagine running a farm when your entire crew can join from anywhere across PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. With crossplay enabled, GPORTAL makes it all possible, bringing your farming community together like never before. Choose from a variety of server configurations to match your style. Need something small for a private session or want to host a bustling community farm? GPORTAL's got you covered. With server locations around the globe, you can ensure the best connection for you and your friends no matter where you are. Pre-order your server today and be ready to hit the fields with your friends on November the 12th, the day Farming Simulator 25 launches. With quick setup, you can go from 0 to farming in under 3 minutes, plus enjoy top-of-the-line NVMe SSD hardware, 50 gigabytes of backup storage, and rock-solid DDoS protection that keeps your farm running without interruption. If you're ready to make the most of your farming adventure, you can use my affiliate code, which is in the video description, to receive 10% off your first server. And that goes towards supporting the channel too, which means we can continue to grow this fantastic community. GPORTAL is where your best farming memories begin. So don't wait, secure your server now, and let the good times on the farm roll in.